Hello there, Katarn here, and the Battle for Scarif community transmission from Star Wars Battlefront has finally arrived. I've been waiting all morning for this thing. So there are a couple things that we already know about this. We know that Scarif's coming as a map, fingers crossed that the Shore Trooper comes with it. Battlefront's community manager, Ben Walk, this is the last update that he's going to be a part of. He's moving on to other things at DICE, which is awesome for him. But it does make me a little bit worried about the future of Battlefront. I know that Battlefield 5 just lost their support, and since this update has a video component, I'm really hoping that we don't get that kind of an announcement. Alright, I'm going to check out the video first, then dive into the patch notes. Do it!
Hello there.
Hello
This
there.
is Dennis Brenwell from the Star Wars Battlefront II team.
What's up, Dennis?
Coming in the next update, inspired by Rogue One, Scarif is a unique
good.
battlefront. With islands, white beaches, palm trees, sandbars, and crystal
And
clear
fucking
waters,
shore troopers.
the beautiful scenery is contrasted by towering Imperial facilities.
Beautiful.
Play supremacy in the Age of Rebellion. Dive into the large conflicts and fight for dominance on Scarif, Hoth, Death Star 2, Tatooine, and Yavin 4.
Yes.
A selection of these planets will include the option to play as starfighters.
Fuck yes! Finally! I'm so ready for
These
that.
same locations will also be added to Instant Action, along with an entirely new option for solo play. Instant Action missions. Attack and defend sectors with and against AI bots in a variety of exciting scenarios.
It's like
I'm
solo
also
AI
excited to
co-op.
announce some fan-favorite appearances.
Shore troopers!
dropping
Fuck
with this
yes!
update.
You think you can resist?
Hooded Kylo looks
With the
good.
Battle on Scarif update, we've realized our vision with Star Wars Battlefront II to empower you to immerse yourself in epic battles from your favorite Star Wars era your own way.
Join me.
I'm extremely proud of what the team has accomplished through launch and the many updates after. We now hand it over to you. With the servers, in-game challenges, and recurring events continuing to stay live, we look forward to hearing your stories from the Battlefront for years to come. On behalf of all of us, thank you very much. And may the Force be with you always.
That sounded very final. That sounded like they're wrapping it up. They're giving it to us now. I don't like that. I want more stuff added to the game. Like don't get me wrong. I am extremely grateful to have all the content that we have. This is awesome. But if that's all we're getting, I'm disappointed. I feel unfulfilled. Scarif's going to be a lot of fun. Scarif's going to be awesome. The offline missions look really cool as well. We got the Shore Trooper in there along with the Rebel Pathfinder. I think I got a glimpse of Rey's orange saber in there too. That's pretty fucking badass. Yeah, we're going to dive into the patch notes in a second here and really take a look at it. But it sounds like DICE is pulling support. There's not going to be any more updates to Battlefront, and what we've got is what we've got. So we're never going to get that old Ben skin. I mean, it's disappointing, but it's not the end of the world, and I'm definitely going to keep playing this game for a long time. So, come to think of it, that must be why they added the offline AI missions and everything like that to kind of sustain the longevity of the game once the multiplayer base starts to dwindle a little bit. I don't even want to think about that right now. I want to be happy that we're getting new content. And as soon as this drops, we'll be posting gameplay videos of Scarif, offline co-op, Age of Rebellion. I love that they're bringing starfighters to co-op. That's going to be a game changer. That's going to make it a lot of fun for me. I love flying. It's probably my favorite aspect of the games. It's too bad Criterion packed up so long ago, because we haven't had any new maps for Starfighter Assault in a very long time. Alright, I'm just ranting now. Let's take a look at the patch notes. Alrighty, let's read this thing. So what do we got? Battlefront 2. For more than 2 years, the team has deployed 25 free content updates that have shaped and expanded. Today, we're bringing you the details on what's coming to Star Wars Battlefront 2 in the next content update, in the Battle of Scarif, where we return to the tropical battlefront inspired by Rogue One, a Star Wars story. This edition accentuates the incredible breadth of Star Wars Battlefront 2, which by the time of Scarif's release will include content inspired by all Star Wars theatrical releases. That's true. It has a little bit of everything in there, and that's pretty awesome. And Scarif looks good. I mean, it looked good in Battlefront 1, but Battlefront 2 looks just as good. Looking beyond April, we're transitioning to a phase where the servers, in-game challenges, recurring events, double XP and more, and game support will carry this broad and rich Star Wars gaming experience into the future. This means that we're moving away from delivering regular content updates. As the game lives on with the players in our community, we're looking forward to hearing your stories for years to continue. Until then, there's some great content to look forward to. Yep, stay positive. We're bringing the Age of Rebellion to supremacy and instant action, introducing the high-agency battles on Hoth, Tatooine, Yavin 4, Death Star 2, and the highly requested location from Star Wars Battlefront 2015, inspired by Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, the tropical world of Scarif. It's true, Scarif has been on my wish list since the beginning, since launch of this game, pretty much. Given the massive difference in military might between the Rebels and the Empire, and Death Star 2 and Scarif not lending themselves to capital ships narratively, the battles in Age of Rebellion supremacy will be fought throughout the ground phase exclusively. I protest, sir. I do not agree with that. You can have capital ships on Hoth, you can have them on Tatooine, you can have them on Endor, just switch out the Star Destroyer with the Death Star map. Like, there are workarounds. I feel like this is a little bit of laziness. In return, we're enabling the ability to pilot starfighters on a selection of the Age of Rebellion supremacy locations. That takes the edge off a little bit. I do love me some starfighter dogfighting. I do love me some dogfighting, so that'll help. Scarif and Crate are both joining the Heroes and Villains game modes, and co-op will see the addition of the MC-85 Star Cruiser and the First Order Destroyer and Scarif. These are all good things. We're bringing the experience you get in co-op to offline solo play too. Yes, so these missions, instead of teaming up with other players online, this version will let you play exclusively with and against AI on all co-op enabled locations. This new way to play will be included as an option in instant action. This is kind of what I'm talking about by they're adding specific content to kind of sustain the longevity of this game once the player base starts to dwindle. Furthermore, we've heard you ask for more appearances. As our way of saying thank you, we're giving all players 3 new ones inspired by the concluding chapter of the Skywalker saga. Rey wielding her yellow lightsaber. Fuck yeah. Kylo Ren wearing his reforged mask with the hood up. And we've got so many Kylos already. And Emperor Palpatine binding it all together with his latest menacing set of robes. This has me excited. I fucking loved Palpatine's outfit in The Rise of Skywalker. It was the perfect combination of his simple robes in the original trilogy with a little bit of the flashy color from the prequels. It was peak Palpatine. This will also be Palpatine's default appearance in sequel-era supremacy, co-op, and instant action, as we enable him for those along with Chewbacca on the light side. Okay. We have a couple of special rewards for those of you who love a challenge as well. After being gravely defeated by Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Maul regained his mobility with a pair of mechanical legs and was fueled by his hatred toward the Jedi Master. What the fuck? Get his old master appearance? Hell yes. Fuck yeah, why wasn't that in the video? This is huge. Rey's hooded look, on the other hand, will be awarded to anyone uncovering the mystery on Takodana. What the fuck does that mean? Looks like I'm going to be headed to Takodana to look for some mysteries later. The journey lives on. Developing characters, worlds, and experiences set in this amazing galaxy that is Star Wars is an honor, and it has been continued to be a remarkable, challenging, and ultimately rewarding journey for the entire team. Knowing that we have a passionate community of millions of players and Star Wars fans, just like ourselves, along on the ride, is the greatest inspiration we could ever have. Community means even more in times when we need to stay physically apart. This is why we encourage you a bit extra to share your #StayInPlay stories on social media. We hope that Star Wars Battlefront II and the upcoming The Battle of Scarif update will inspire you to keep playing and sharing. I'm really proud of what we've accomplished and continue to accomplish together. May the Force be with you. Dennis Brandval on behalf of the Star Wars Battlefront II team. Okay, we got some pictures here too. Before I look at them, I want to say, I am extremely proud of the Battlefront team, and they have done an immense job bringing this game to life. It has so much content. It's such a rich gameplay experience. So many planets, so many eras, so much technology. There will always be new things that we want to have. There's always going to be that one blaster that never got added, that one hero skin that you really wanted, that one planet. Because there's a whole fucking galaxy of content out there. There's no feasible way to add it all. And honestly, I don't know. I've had a few minutes for the news to sink in that this is the last update. And now I think I'm kind of switching gears into, to optimism, and we've got what we've got. And we should be grateful to have any of it, quite honestly. And considering the absolute roller coaster that was this game's existence, from the really rocky start to a newfound age of prosperity later in its life, I, for one, am just grateful to have had the experience to be able to play and be part of the Battlefront community, because this has been awesome. Alright, let's take a look at some pictures. Alright, here we go. Jedi Rey with the new saber. I love it. I hope we get a new ignition animation, but I know that's not going to be the case. Oh, just one picture. No pictures of Maul, huh? Alright, I guess we're going to have to log in and find him once the update goes live. Cool. Well, this is a little bittersweet. We're coming to the end of an era here with Battlefront 2. One thing that is not coming to an end, however, is me posting Battlefront gameplay videos every week, so you can stay tuned for those right here on the channel. I'm going to be doing as much Age of Rebellion co-op, Supremacy, checking out these new maps and appearances as much as possible, so stay tuned. You know, thinking back about this game, I've been there for all of it. I've seen it all. Saw the closed alpha, the beta, those first multiplayer matches. I've seen C-beams glittering in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. So many fun memories. And just being a part of the Battlefront community, especially on Reddit, has really been a fun ride. We'll always have Drew, the clone commando. So many ridiculous things looking back, like Dice's pizza guy, the environmental clutter fiasco, analyzing every single tweet that Ben dropped, trying to figure out if he was coughing because he had a cold or if he was trying to hint for Grievous. We were so young back then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Check out the rest of the channel for more content, reactions, and reviews. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this Battlefront update. If you want to support the channel, head over to patreon.com/KyleKatarn channel. You'll get access to content polls, exclusive videos, Patreon podcast, we have a Discord, lots of cool stuff. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.